All right, welcome to Sinbin Stream. In the afternoon here, we have the Minnesota Lynx in Los Angeles to take on the LA Sparks. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday so far. Let me check the audio. All right, should be good. Got the LA Sparks broadcast on League Pass. So we'll be a little bit behind the WNBA.com play-by-play. But a reminder, at 6:30 tonight, we will have Las Vegas Aces at Washington Mystics at 6:30, and that game will be available on Prime, so we won't be behind then. All right. They'll probably show the starters soon, but I'm going to go through them right now. Here we go. Bridget Carleton, Nafisa Collier, Alana Smith, Kayla McBride, Courtney Williams for the Lynx, and for the Sparks, Rakea Jackson, Derica Hamby, Azura Stevens, Kelsey Plum, and Julie Alamon gets the start tonight, or this afternoon, on another camp day. That's why we have early action here in the WNBA. All right, let's take this down. We're just about set for the tip-off. All right. Ball is in the air and tap is controlled by Alamon. The Sparks are in white going right to left. The Lynx appear to be like in a black going left to right. 3 by Rakea Jackson, no good. Stevens with the offensive rebound, back to Jackson to Alamond. Stevens right side for... Oh, I'm sorry, that was Hamby to Stevens. Stevens missed the jumper. 9:30 to go in the first quarter. Left side, it's Collier to Alana Smith for 3. It's good. 3-0 Lynx. Alamon brings it up. Yeah, the Lynx are in like black and they got some like neon green highlights. Maybe not neon green, but green. All right, Collier kicks it out. I'm sorry, not Collier. Stevens to Plum, to Alamon, back to Plum. 3 on the way by, I think, Hamby, no good. Defensive rebound, Courtney Williams. 8:54 to go in the first quarter. That is Carleton to Williams. Williams down low to Smith. Back out to Williams, to Collier, to Nafisa Collier. Left baseline jumper is good. 5-0 in favor of the Lynx. All right, that is Hamby who hands it to Plum. 10 to shoot. Back to Hamby in the lane. Blocked. Gets the ball back and lays it up and good from the right side. 8:15 to go. It's 5-2 Lynx. Lynx 17-3. The Sparks are 6-13. All right. It is McBride. Down low to Collier, guarded by Rakea Jackson. Smith cuts to the basket, gets the pass. Lefty layup is up and good. Good feed by Collier. Good finish there by Smith. All right, Rakea Jackson left side. Screen by Hamby. Drives inside the lane. Tries to get it to Hamby, but it's off the Lynx. Out of bounds. 11 to shoot. With 7:41 in the first. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday thus far. Thank you for watching along. Into Hamby, 3 by Stevens. No good. Defensive rebound, Courtney Williams. with 7:30. Comment in the chat who you're rooting for, Lynx or Sparks. I just want a close game. I'll probably root for the Sparks since they're the underdog. All right, 3 on the way by McBride. No good. Offensive rebound. Smith up top. Courtney Williams faked a 3. Left side McBride. Short off the iron. And that's Hamby to Allemond to Plum. 7:03. Plum for 3. It's good. And the Sparks draw within 2 points. Just under 7 to go here. All right, Collier is fouled by Hamby, I believe, at 6. I don't think 6:41 is right yet. Okay, let me scroll down. Hamby with 2, Smith with 5. We got Plum with 3. Yeah, we got 6:51. Right now, 6:48. McBride for 3, no good. Defensive rebound by Hamby to Allemond. Over to Plum. Plum kicks it out. Allemond for 3, no good. Offense up tap to Courtney Williams. 6:32 to go. Opening quarter. Williams left side. Into Collier. In the paint. Got Stevens in the air. Lays it up. No good. Defensive rebound. Stevens to Allemond. Chance for the Sparks to tie or take a lead with a 3 by Allemond. She hits it from the left side. It's 8-7. Assist by Plum. We got 6:08 to go in the first. Courtney Williams with the ball. Left side. Now Collier for 3. Right side. Off the rim and out of bounds with 5:59 to play. Cheryl Reeve a little mad about getting traded. Oh, what happened? Hey, Richard Wells, thanks for checking in. Allemond with her first 3. She has the ball. Knocked out of bounds by Alana Smith at 5:50. Pardon me, having a little voice issue here. Might be clearing my throat a little bit. All right, looks like Plum will handle the inbounds pass or passing it in. Cross court, Rakea Jackson, left baseline. 3 is good. 11-7 now. I believe on a 9-0 run. I think they trailed 7-2. The Sparks, that is. All right, Smith to McBride. Back to Courtney Williams. Right side, Collier for 3. No good. Defensive rebound, Stevens. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I think they called Stevens for over the back or a push-off. Looked like she out-jumped Smith for the rebound clean, but that was just live. All-Star game. Oh, you mean, are you talking about the coaches? Well, Collier wanted to be coached by her own team. Her own coach. All right, blocked. And we got Rakea Jackson leads Allemond, who lays it up and good. Oops, I just hit the wrong button. It is 13-0 or 13-7, an 11-0 run in the last 150 for the Sparks. It was 7-2 Lynx. Up top, Courtney Williams for 3. No good. Defensive rebound, Allemond. Up ahead to Stevens in the paint under the basket. Gets it to Hamby. She has to have been fouled. No call. You've got to be kidding me. Somebody was draped all over both arms. Down low, Alana Smith under the basket. Kicks it out. And we got a travel by Smith. So we'll get maybe one more. Smith puts her arms up. And she definitely did travel. But, man, it sure looked like we had a foul on the other end. All right, how much time? 4:42. Looks like we got a timeout on the court. Oh, okay, yeah, all-star game. Oh, Cheryl Reeve is, hold on. Sorry, I don't know all the coaches. I apologize. Allemond has 3. Jackson has 3. Allemond has 5 now after that layup. Just catching up here. Williams, Collier, Smith travel, timeout on the floor. Liberty coach. Oh, yeah. You're right. Being traded away by... I don't know. I hadn't heard that. You would think she would want to coach Nafisa Collier and Courtney Williams. All right, 13-7, 4:42 to go in the first. Timeout on the floor. 3 of 10 shooting, 1 of 7 from beyond the arc by the Lynx. So, bit of a cold start. Smith is 2 for 2. Collier's 1 for 4. Smith just turned the ball over on a travel. So 5 for Smith, 2 for Collier, and they had a 7-2 lead and now trail. Much better. 5 of 12, 41.7 for the Sparks. 3 of 8 from 3. 1 of 1 Plum, 1 of 2 Rakea Jackson and Allemond. 5 for Allemond, 3 for Plum, 3 for Jackson, 2 for Hamby. 1 lead change, no times tied. Yeah, All-Star game should be I guess it'll be interesting, but I don't know. I don't know how they play in the WNBA in the All-Star game. I hate that they're off 2 days prior and 2 days after, though. That's the bummer. But we'll see. All right, we're back from the commercial. I mean, League Pass doesn't break for actual commercials, but now we got the courtside reporter doing her stand-up report. Plum is an all-star for the 4th consecutive season. Yeah, she was voted in by the coaches. All right, it is Sparks ball, 4:37. Allemond underneath the basket. Lefty layup is good, and it's 15-7, a 13-0 run now by the Sparks at home. Smith up top to Carlton. Left side, Courtney Williams. Back to Carlton. Down low for Collier. It's stolen, though, by Rakea Jackson. Handed to Allemond. All right, and a steal by the Lynx. And another steal by Plum in the paint. Banks it, no good, but a foul on Smith, and Smith slams the ball away. That should be a technical foul. What is going on with Alana Smith? She's got ticked that she got called for traveling, and then this should be a technical here. Yep. No, shooting. Yep, there's the technical. All right, so we did get it. Plum's first foul and then a technical foul. I guess techs don't count against fouls. I think that's like high school and lower. All right, free throw is good. Man, cool off, Alana Smith. You did travel. You did just foul Plum. She got you faked out, got you in the air. You left your feet. So 4 points for Plum. She'll be shooting 2. First one is good. 17-7. It is now a 15-0 run. 5 for Plum. Second free throw is up and good. It is a 16-0 run in the last 3:06 by the Sparks. 3:50 to go in the first. All right, they get it to Heidemann. Wait, what's her name? Heinemann? Or Heidemann, I forgot. She thinks about a 3. She launches a 3. It's good. They finally break the drought. They hadn't scored in over 3 minutes, they being the Lynx. Heidemann, yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't remember her name. Plum has 6. She has the ball, 14 to shoot. Right side, Alleman to Stevens now on the blocks. Or Rakea Jackson, it was 3 from the left side. 21-10, a 19-3 run in progress, and a 11-point lead. Heidemann with the ball. Down to Shepard, who's in under the basket, banks it up and good, and a foul on Azura Stevens at 2:55. Kind of a dumb foul when Shepard's underneath the basket. So 21-12. Jackson with 6 points. Heidemann her first 3. Shepard her first 2. Stevens' second foul, though. Shepard at the line shooting 1. Free throw is up and good. 21-13. 2:52 to go in the first. All right. Hamby to Rakea Jackson. Rakea Jackson drives left side, banks it, no good. Should have been a foul on Shepard. They save it to Shepard. Up ahead to Heidemann. Heidemann in the paint, puts it up, in and out, and back down again. And it's 21-15. Stolen by the Lynx. They were trying to get a pass into Hamby. Shepard finds Collier for the easy layup, and it's 21-17. A 7-0 run now by the Lynx after they had been the victims of a 19-3 run. All right. Aleman with the ball. 8 to shoot. Kicks it out right side. That's Plum. Wide open for 3 is Stevens. In and out. No good. Defensive rebound by Collier. She'll pass it to Heidemann. Heidemann gets a screen. Left side now to Diamond Miller. Down low. Collier under the basket. Banks it. No good. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Heidemann for 3. She buries it. It's a 1-point game. It's a 10-0 run in the last minute 28 by the Lynx. So each team with a long streak, a long run in the first quarter. And Plum gets blocked by McBride up to Heidemann in the paint, banks it from the right side, and the Lynx take the 1-point lead. They are in a 12-0 run. Heidemann's 4 for 4 with 10 points. 4 for 4 from the field, 10 points. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter, and the Sparks suddenly trail by 1. And Hamby drives to the basket, and a finger roll layup is up and good from the right side with 53.9 to go. 48 to go. Shepard to Heidemann. Heidemann from 3 again. Back iron, no good. Tapped by Collier. Heidemann gets the ball. Shepard from the free throw line. Back iron, no good. Plum with the rebound. 36 seconds to go in the quarter. Plum in the paint. Banks it, no good. Where's the foul? They do call it. 31.9. Plum at the line, shooting 2. Sparks lead by 1. All right, let's scroll down. Yeah, I'll get to the points later. Man, Heidemann having a great quarter with 10 off the bench. Miller with her first foul. Plum shooting 2. Free throw on the way. Good. Nothing but net. 2-point lead for the Sparks. Anyone who's mad about what happened at the All-Star draft coach trade, it's all just fun with the game. I thought the Lynx were unbeatable. Yeah, they're unbeatable at home. Let's put it that way. Lynx next free throw by Plum is good. 3-point lead. 27 seconds to go. All right, Collier with the ball. McBride now drives. Left side, banks it. No good. Collier, offensive rebound. And saved by Rakea Jackson, but Collier gets it back. Shepard. And now we got a whistle with 11 seconds. 4 to shoot. Who's the call on? And the Lynx coach screaming, that's a foul, to one of the refs. We had a ton of subs at the 31-second mark. Plum with 8. Foul finally called on Rakea Jackson, her first. And we get a technical foul on the Lynx coach. And it should be. She's really beefing. If she doesn't watch it, she's going to get teed up and be out of the game. Yeah, Collier did get banged up by Cannon and Jackson. They called it on Jackson. I think she was talking about the play before that. Yeah, so now we've got two here, one on Smith and one on the coach of the Lynx. Hey, get used to it, coach. The refs stink in this league. I wouldn't get that upset in a 3-point game late in the first, but whatever. She's trying to protect Collier, and I get it. She should. Smith has to rein in her hitting the ball after getting called for that foul. That was ridiculous. That's just an easy call. I plumbed to shoot the technical. It's good. Make it a 26-22 lead for the Sparks. And now, hey, Shane Williams, thanks for... Oh, don't worry about spelling ever. Yeah, don't worry. I misspell stuff too. All right, it's not... Okay, we're not at the line, though, so they're going to have an inbounds pass. Okay, Plum has 9 after the tech free throw. Shot clock is turned off. Inbounds pass coming from Diamond Miller to Collier. 10, 9. Handed to Heidemann. 6. Pulls up for 2. In and out, no good. Tapped ahead. Alleman to Rakea Jackson. Can she get it off before the buzzer? If she did, she missed it anyways. And 26-22 is your first quarter score. So a bit of back and forth there. The Lynx started out with a 7-2 lead. Then a huge run by the Sparks made it a 21-10 game. So a nice 9-3 run. And then a 12-0 run, I believe, gave the Lynx the lead again. And then the Sparks finished with a 5-0 run. So streaky by both teams here in the first quarter. And some cold shooting at times and some hot shooting at times. So we had a little of everything. All right. So let's take a look at the numbers real quick. Well, for the rest of the league, yeah. It was, for the longest time, it looked like it was going to be Lynx Liberty, no question. Now, the Liberty have struggled again. Jonquil Jones being out doesn't help their cause. And, I think the Lynx were definitely... They played okay when, surprisingly, when Collier had an injured back. And where was I going with that? McBride stepped it up. But at least the Lynx are unbeatable at home. Yes, the not the Pacers. The Fever beat them in the Commissioner's Cup final, but that game didn't count in the standings. All right, 3 lead changes, no ties. We have 10 off the bench from Heidemann, who's been on fire. She's only missed 1 shot from actually 2. She just missed 1 right before the quarter break. 5 for Smith. She picked up a technical. And 4 for Collier. And 3 for Shepard off the bench. So 13 points off the bench for the Lynx. So biggest, lead was 5 by Minnesota. It was 7-2. Biggest lead for the Sparks was 11, 21-10. And for the Sparks, we got 9 from Plum, 7 from Alleman, 6 from Jackson, 4 from Hamby. 2 fouls for Stevens. She's the only player with 2 fouls. We got 2 fouls against the Lynx, 4 against the Sparks. Plum is 6 for 6 from the line. Shepard is 1 for 1. Rebounds 11-8 in favor of the Lynx. I got to reset my clock. All right, inbounds pass. That is Courtney Williams with the ball to Miller. Miller back to Williams. They get it to Heidemann. Shepard sets a screen. Heidemann to they get it over to Shepard, 6 to shoot. She puts it up in the paint, no good. A whistle and a foul, I think, on Rakea Jackson. At least she was claiming it, but I think she's saying all ball to her coach, though. All right. McBride and Collier are resting. Williams and Klundakova. Allemond in for Van Loo. I didn't even know Van Loo got in the game. They picked her up a game ago, I think. A foul on Jackson. LA takes a timeout. Maybe they are challenging this. No indication from the broadcast, though. Anytime, let's see. Very good squad LA has. I can see them knocking the Fever off the playoff spot. Yeah, they've been playing much better, and they still haven't gotten anything from Cameron Brink, right? She's been hurt all year, so that could help. Yeah, if they can get like points off the bench, they're dangerous. But we haven't seen much out of Barker, the rookie. Russell, Cannon. They just picked up Van Loo. I think Bray Burrell and Brink are hurt. And, yeah, maybe Sanaya Fegan. If they can get healthy, I agree with you, Peter89. Thanks for checking in. Hey, Jenny. Welcome. Thanks for checking in. Sky here, just here to pass time. Yeah, big win for the Sky last night. They've beaten the Wings 3 times this year. That's half the Sky's wins. Refs have not treated the Sky well this week, though. It has been absolutely brutal. There's been some questionable calls at best that did not go their way. That one that got called on Bantam yesterday really ticked me off. All right, so I don't know if there's a review going on. We're showing the camp kids and all their different colored camp shirts today. Hence the reason for the early starts. They give summer camp kids a chance to check out a W game, early instead of having to come to a night game, I believe is the reason. Yeah, thanks, everybody. Yeah, there's plenty of chances. I mean, the only team that's probably not going to make the playoffs, I think we can say, is the Connecticut Sun. The Wings have played better at times. The Sky have played better as of late. They just can't get over the hump against these 500 or near 500 teams. They beat all the teams they should that are under 500. So I think we had a review. Yeah, we got a jump ball. So that was a review. Rakea Jackson got all ball. Shepard fell on her own. Good weak side help, as the announcers said, by Rakea Jackson to block Shepard's spot. So I think LA gets their timeout back for the successful challenge, but I could be wrong. So we're going to have Klundakova and Russell. Oh, Russell, who just checked in. Yeah, they don't have the subs, or did she check in earlier? I think Barker is out there now, too. All right, center court tip. Controlled by Russell to, no, loose ball picked up by Courtney Williams in the paint, pulls up for the jumper. It's good. 2-point game, 9:32 to go. Now 9:30 to go in the second quarter. All right, who is that? We got a whistle away from the ball. It's an offensive foul and a turnover on the Sparks. Williams with 2. That's her first basket. Cannon's foul, her first. Let's see. Cannon, I think, is 32. No, they were showing. That wasn't Cannon. That was Russell they were showing. All right, dribbling left side is Courtney Williams, who misses a shot, but it's tipped out of bounds. I cannot tell who that is on the Sparks. 9:07 to go. I'm going to have to look up who that is. I see Barker out there. Oh, it's Van Loo. Okay, I didn't realize Van Loo was wearing 35. I haven't seen her play too much. All right, Heidemann back out top to Shepard. 12 to shoot. They get it to Courtney Williams. She wants a screen by Klundakova. Instead, she tries to get it down low to Shepard. Barker steals it and then is immediately fouled by Shepard at 8:56. So the rookie Barker makes a good defensive play. Barker steal. Yep, Shepard foul, her first. All right, into the front court with 8:50. Van Loo kicks it to Rakea Jackson, but it's stolen and knocked out of bounds by Diamond Miller at 8:44. So 12 to shoot, and then the ball is going to be inbounded by the Sparks. All right, Rakea Jackson looking, finally into Van Loo. Hands it right back to Rakea Jackson. Jackson kicks it out. Is that Cannon for three? No good. Back iron. Shepard knocks it away from Courtney Williams. Not a smart play by Shepard. Had the foul on the other end and now just botched. No, I haven't heard anything about Brink coming back. She's been out all year. I'd have to look it up. Barker looks, finally gets it out. No, that wasn't Barker. It was Van Loo to Barker. I'm getting them mixed up. All right, this is Russell. In the paint, floats one, no good, tipped. And who comes away with it? Shepard. Over to Miller. Miller, left side. Picks up the dribble, down low. Klundakova, turnaround, jumper, banks it, good. From the left side with the left hand. Klundakova playing sharp in the post. All right, is that Barker or Van Loo? Left side, Rakea Jackson's three is no good from the baseline. Knocked away by Jackson, but Courtney Williams scoops it up. Right side, Diamond Miller, right baseline three is good, and it's a 3-point Lynx lead, 7:42 to go. All right, we got Barker top of the arc to Rakea Jackson. She's guarded by Miller. Screen by Russell. Stolen by Klundakova. Up ahead. Behind the back pass by Miller. Heidemann misses, but she is fouled. What a pass by Miller in the paint. Behind the back. Great steal on the defensive end by Klundakova, though. The big lady has some quick hands. Yeah, I would have to do some research on Brink. I didn't get to hear any like pregame on League Pass. Free throw up and good by Heidemann. 30 to 26. We got a bunch of subs at the 7:24 mark. Miller with her first 3 points. Jackson, Barker, Russell, and Cannon and Allemond out. We got 5 for 5 subs. Stevens, Hamby, Burrell, Van Loo, and Plum. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I thought Van Loo was in. All right, inbounds pass to Van Loo, whatever. 7, I think the scorers table screwed it up. Oh, sorry, second free throw is good. 5-point lead by the Lynx. This is a 9-0 run to start the second quarter by the Lynx. Plum gets it to Van Loo. Van Loo for 3 right side. She knocks it down. 2-point game. Van Loo's first bucket, I believe. Heidemann picked up by Plum. Shepard to Miller. Miller to Klundakova. Klundakova dribbles against Hamby. Kicks it out. Miller wide open for 3. Top of the arc. It's good. 34-29 in favor of the Lynx. Under 6:40. Van Loo will bring it into the front court. Van Loo guarded by Courtney Williams. Now to Plum, guarded by Heidemann. Screen. They kick it out. Hamby dribbles, guarded by Klundakova. Underneath. Who is that? And we got a whistle. What's the call? 6:21 to go. I think Miller picked up the foul. Who was that? I couldn't catch the number. Van Loo with 3. Diamond Miller with 6. Great assist by Klundakova. Actually, Van Loo with 6 now after another 3. 6:20. Oops, sorry about that. Spoiler alert. There's the Van Loo 3. And there's 6:15 to go. Sorry about that. 34-32. Left side or right side 3 by Heidemann, no good. Courtney Williams for 3 buries it. Jeez Louise. Every time the Sparks seem to get a 3, the Lynx answer right back. Turnaround jumper up and good. I don't know who hit that. I'll have to get it off the play-by-play. Number 12. That is Burrell. Okay, I haven't seen Burrell play much. We got a whistle, a basket, and a whistle and a foul. 39-34 Lynx with 5:45 to go. Believe that was Shepard. Nope, Klundakova. Apologies. She has 4. Van Loo's second foul. Klundakova at the line. 11th pick in the 2018 WNBA draft by LA. She's 26. Free throw is good. She was picked very young then. Or was she 26 when she was drafted? I doubt it. All right, I'll look that up. All right, Plum, top of the arc. Sparks trail by 6. Working around the perimeter. Van Loo missed the 3. Offensive rebound by Hamby. Kicks it out. Van Loo back to Hamby. Down low, under the basket, banks it, no good. Klundakova to Collier. Collier to Courtney Williams. Over to Heidemann, back to Collier. Collier dribbles, pulls up, and buries the 2 from just outside the paint, just inside the free throw line. 8-point lead, 5 to go. Plum in the paint, gets it stripped away. Up ahead to Collier. Long pass to Heidemann. Lefty layup is good, and suddenly it's a 10-point lead for the Lynx. Biggest of the game for the Lynx. The Sparks led by 11 briefly. And we got 5:48 to go in the second quarter. Little sloppy by the Sparks here. Collier with 6. Plum has 3 turnovers. Heidemann has 14. Sparks get charged, I believe, with their first timeout, since the other timeout was a replay or a review. Okay, so last I heard, the Sparks are not rushing her return. Yeah, I'll take a look maybe at halftime or something. Where's my phone? All right, here we go. Hey, thanks for everybody for watching Daytime WNBA. Really appreciate it. All right. I know everybody on YouTube says it, but thank you to everybody who has liked the video, subscribed to the channel. If you're new here, please, and you, first of all, welcome. Second of all, hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please hit the like button on the video and hit that subscribe button to Sinbin Stream. It'll help YouTube recommend us to more potential viewers and help grow the channel. Thank you for your support. See, we got 11 likes. Thank you so much. We got 50 or 52 in here watching. We got t-shirt toss going on in LA. All right. 14 off the bench for Heidemann. 6 off the bench for Miller. 6 by Collier. 5 off the bench by Klundakova. 5 for Alana Smith. So the bench points are unbelievable. Where are the bench points? Paint, break. Largest lead now 10 by Minnesota. 11. It was 21-10 at one point, Sparks. Where are the bench? I guess I have to do my own bench points. I didn't realize that. Yes, thanks for the hearts. All right. Did I go through everybody? I think I did. 5 rebounds, Courtney Williams. 4 assists, Collier. 2 fouls by Diamond Miller. For the Sparks, we got 9 from Plum, 7 off the bench from Alleman, 6 off the bench Van Loo, 6 for Jackson, 4 for Hamby. 4 rebounds, Hamby. 5 assists, Plum. Drama as Belgium beats Spain in Thriller to retain title. Who are they highlighting? Oh, somebody, probably, who is that? Oh, Allemand and Van Loo are from Belgium. That's right. That's why they were showing that. All right, inbounds pass. Sparks will bring it into the front court with 4:45 to go in the second quarter. Van Loo, long pass, intercepted by Carlton. She was trying to get it to Burrell in the left corner. All right, Heidemann, left side to Collier, hands it to Courtney Williams. Courtney pulls up for 2, in and out, no good. Defensive rebound, Stevens to Plum to Van Loo. Van Loo thought about a 3. She gets it to Plum. 15 to shoot. Hamby back to Plum. Hamby with the ball, lays it up underneath the rim. No good. No foul. I didn't think there was any contact, though. Right side, Heidemann. Heidemann picked up by Hamby now. Williams to Collier for 3, left side. No good. Tapped. Oh, Klundakova gets the offensive rebound. And Heidemann lays it up with the left hand, and it's good. And a 12-point, biggest lead for either team for the Lynx. And a steal by Courtney Williams, and she's all alone in the paint. Lays it up from the right side, banks it off the glass. And now a 14-point lead with 3:33 to go in the second. 10 for 14, the Lynx are shooting this quarter. Lefty scoop layup finger roll is good by Plum on a drive to the basket. 3:20 to go in the second. They finally get back on the board after a big run by the Lynx. All right, Heidemann thought about a 3. Drives in the paint, kicks it out. Klundakova for 3, back iron, no good. And somebody was battling Plum and got whistled for the foul. It was Collier with 3:04. No, not not with Plum. It might have been Hamby. I apologize. Looks like Allemand is checked back in. Williams with 7 now. Plum with 11. Burrell and Van Loo are out. Allemand and Jackson are back in. Heidemann and Klundakova are out. Smith and McBride check back in. Inbounds pass. 3:03 to go. And that was a foul on Collier, her first. Plum in the paint. Kicks it out right side. Gets it right back. Kicks it to Rakea Jackson. Drives to the paint. Falls down. No call. To Collier to Courtney Williams. She picks up the dribble. Left side Collier for 2. Back iron. No good. Defensive rebound Stevens. 2:30 remaining in the second quarter. All right, Allemand to who is that? Hamby. Hamby to Rakea Jackson. She dribbles it to the top of the arc. Stevens to Plum. Plum back to Stevens. Underneath, layup up and good from the right side. It's a 10-point lead. Yeah, they were slow to put the basket up on their score bug. All right, Carlton to Smith. McBride, left side 3. In and out, no good. Stevens ahead to Plum. Plum on the right side. Dribbles in the paint. Loses the handle. And the ball's on the ground. They didn't call a jump ball. And Courtney Williams gets it. Not sure about that one. And we got a whistle at 1:45. Do not think the Sparks coach and Plum are not happy about that last event there. Collier gets her second steal. Plum her fourth turnover. Minnesota uses their first timeout. All right. And they are highlighting Natasha Heidemann's play so far, and why not? She leads all scorers with 16. She has 16. Plum has 11. Nobody else in double figures yet. 6 assists, Plum as well. 5 rebounds for Stevens. Leads the way for the Sparks. For the Lynx. For the Lynx. 4 rebounds by Collier and Courtney Williams. 4 assists by Collier. 2 fouls, Diamond Miller. And Van Loo has 2 for the Sparks. Yeah. All right. So plenty of W games on tap through from today, which is Thursday, through next Wednesday. Then they take 2 days off, Thursday, Friday, All-Star game next Saturday. Then they're off Sunday and Monday again. So a 5-day break, two days before and after the All-Star break. All right, that's going to be McBride with the inbounds pass to Courtney Williams. She gets it to Smith. McBride wide open for 3. No good. Offensive rebound. Is that Shepard? No, it's Smith. Smith to Williams. Screened by Collier. Tries to get it to Collier. Stolen by Alamond. On the break, up ahead. It's stolen back. McBride tipped it to Williams, to Smith, to McBride. Back to Smith. Right baseline 3. No good. Oh, come on. That was a foul. And Alamond ends up getting it. Rakea Jackson should have had that rebound. And she couldn't grab it because she got fouled. All right. Stevens to Jackson. Jackson drives, banks it, no good. Tried to get the offensive rebound, and a foul coming up on the Lynx with 54.8 to go in the second quarter. Foul on Courtney Williams, her first. Jackson at the line shooting 2. No word if they're not indicating if they're in the bonus on the broadcast. First free throw by Jackson is good. So Sparks had a 21-10 lead in the first quarter. And it's been a lot of Lynx lately. But now it's an 8-point lead, just under 55 seconds to go in the half. Williams into the front court. Guarded by Hamby. Down to Collier, guarded by Rakea Jackson. Back out to Williams. Nope, we got a foul on the floor. Rakea Jackson doesn't like the call. And she better watch it. These guys have a short lease on techs. And I'm sure they wouldn't mind evening up the technical fouls since the Lynx have had 2. One on the player, one on the coach. Smith and the coach. All right. Shot by Courtney Williams. Hits the rim a couple times and the backboard and misses. Stevens had the defensive rebound. Alamond into the front court. And we got an offensive foul in the paint, I think, by Hamby with 28.5 to go in the first half. It looked like Smith was the instigator. I don't know how this is an offensive foul, but what do I know? All right, Smith into Williams. There's about a 4.5 second difference between the game clock and shot clock. 14 to shoot. Carlton. I thought they were going to... All right, they called a defensive foul again on Jackson, I believe. 14.9. Shot clock is at 14. So 0.9 difference between the two. Oh, it was a kicked ball violation, not a foul on Rakea Jackson. 9 to play in the first half, second quarter. Down low, Collier fadeaway jumper is good. It's 50-40 1.7. Inbounds pass. Stevens will not get the shot off. Oh, she banked it in from beyond half court, but it was after the buzzer. That's too bad for the Sparks. So it was a 21-10 lead for the Sparks late in the first quarter, and it's been all Lynx since then. A 40-19 run to take the 10-point lead at the half. So this game should resume about 3:07 p.m. Central Time. All right, let's take a look at the stats, and then I'll take a break. Collier with 8. 3 assists, Carlton. All right. 24-12 points in the paint favors the Lynx. Fast break points, 13-10 favors the Lynx. Biggest lead, 14 for the Lynx. It's 10 at half. 11 for the Sparks. That was in the first quarter. But as you see, it was only 4 after one quarter, and then they got outscored 28-14 in the second quarter. They say the Sparks, I guess even with the successful challenge, I guess they get charged the timeout, or maybe it was unsuccessful. I don't know. So 4-3 timeouts, 12-6 turnovers, Sparks in the lead there. Points off turnovers, 12-6 Lynx. Oh, excuse me. All right. Time's tied once. Maybe at what, 2-2? Or was that when the Lynx came back? I thought they took the lead, and then 4 lead changes. Yep, game started out 7-2 in favor of the Lynx, then a 19-3 run by the Sparks to make it 21-10 before a 12-0 run made it 22-21 Minnesota, and then Sparks got the last 5 of the first quarter to make it 26-22, but then 28-14 in the second quarter, and that got the Lynx to a 10-point lead. Technical foul called on Alana Smith after she spiked the ball away, and then on their head coach for arguing calls, or arguing on a no call that should have been a foul. All right, again, 16 for Heidemann off the bench. Great game for her. 8 for Collier, 7 for Williams, 6 for Miller, 5 for Klundakova off the bench, and also, Miller 6, and Smith with 5. 4 rebounds, Collier and Williams. 4 assists, Collier. 6 turnovers, 10 steals, Williams, McBride, and Collier with 2 each. 2 blocks, 6 fouls. Miller has 2. For the Sparks, 11 by Plum, 8, Rakea Jackson, 7 Allamont, 6 off the bench, Van Loo, 4 for Hamby, 2 for Stevens, 2 off the bench for Burrell. 6 rebounds for Stevens, 6 assists, Plum. The Sparks have 12 turnovers. Plum has 4. 4 steals, no blocks, 9 fouls. Nobody more than 2, though. Jackson, Hamby, and Van Loo with 2. Sparks are shooting 43.3% from the field, 13 out of 30. 6 of 16 from 3, 37.5%. Led by Van Loo, 2 of 3, and Jackson, 2 of 5. 8 of 8 from the free throw line. Yeah, I agree. Makes things more interesting if the Lynx come back to the pack and the Sparks can, get back into the playoff hunt. 20 out of 42 for the Lynx, 47.6%. 6 of 19 from 3, led by Miller's 2 of 2. And Heidemann's 2 of 4. 4 of 4 from the line. So more Fouls called on the Sparks, but they've been to the line more. But, yeah, not a big disparity in either. All right. Going to take a break. We'll leave this part of the box score up. A reminder that tonight, 6:30 p.m. Central, available on Prime and locally in Las Vegas and Washington, D.C. area, where the Mystics are favored by 3.5 according to FanDuel. Aces at Mystics, 9 and 10 at 9 and 10. And I'll put up what's coming up here on Sinbin Stream this week and my socials, and I'll take a break. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. If you're new here, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Doing one or both will help get us recommended by YouTube to other potential viewers and help grow the channel. Thank you. All right, we are back. Thanks for sticking with me during the halftime break. Let's turn this. Whoops. Turn these off. Looks like they're getting set. Lynx are warming up. All right. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on with YouTube today. But thanks everybody for the views. Thanks for the likes on the video. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Excuse me. What? While it is okay to provide commentary on live sporting events, full play-by... That's baloney. I know people do play-by-play. If you're talking about WNBA.com, by the leagues, I never heard that. Plenty of people do NFL. If the W is different than the NFL, that's news to me. I'll even double check the guidelines. There's plenty of people who actually show live feeds of games, which I know breaks the copyright or breaks the terms of service. I don't know what the difference would be. All right, inbounds pass, Lynx. Lynx bring it into the front court. 9:50 in the third. Courtney Williams to Collier. Collier in the paint. They kick it out. Long two by Carlton is good. It's 52-40. 9:35. All right. Stevens for the Sparks. They turn it away, trying to get it to Hamby. Layup by Carlton is good, and the foul. Rough start for the Sparks, and it's 54-40 with 9:22. I've seen plenty of people do exactly what I'm doing and more for live events. I don't know where this is coming from. Free throw, no good, and a defensive rebound. All right, that is Alleman to the paint. Gets it to Stevens for the easy layup. And 9:09 to go in the third quarter make it. And it is a 12-point lead and the ball for the Lynx. 9 minutes to go. Down. They kick it out. Collier for three. Off the rim, no good. Defensive rebound. Up ahead, and another easy basket by Stevens that spulls the Sparks back to within 10, where it was at halftime. Collier hands it to Carlton. Carlton to Williams, to Smith, back to Williams. Right side, three on the way by McBride is good. Back to up to a 13-point lead for the Lynx. Alleman to Hamby, back to Alleman. Now to Hamby. She dribbles it out of bounds and turns it over. 8:10 to go. Couldn't handle the pass. Might have been a bad pass there by Alleman. We'll see who they credit in the play-by-play. Nope, they say Hamby. Third turnover. 8:02 to go. Down low, Collier has to kick it out. Long three by Carlton. No good. Defensive rebound. Stevens to Allemond. Left side, Rakea Jackson in the paint. Lays it up. No good. Blocked. They called traveling. What? Did she catch an air ball? I thought the shot was blocked. It must have been. It's the only way she traveled. 15-6 turnovers. Inbounds pass. Hey, Superstud 23. Yeah, you're right. Defense is, at least in this third quarter, is kind of non-existent. All right, Courtney Williams pulls up for two and buries it just inside the top of the key. Now it's a balloon to a 15-point lead for the Lynx. Sparks need to get something going here. Plum to Allemond. Allemond back to Plum. To Allemond, right side Hamby. Back to Stevens. 5 to shoot. Down low. Out of bounds. Yes, I will review the comment. Good God. My God, I've never had a problem. I don't know where this is coming from. All right, meanwhile, we got 6:48 to go. Miss 59-44, Sparks ball. Plum for three, it's good. 59-47, 6:38 to go. I've known people that have been doing play-by-play for 10 years now, and they've never had an issue with the terms of service for YouTube. I don't know where this is coming from. Three by, I think, Smith, and it's 62-47, right back to a 15-point lead. Right side, thrown away, turnover again on the Sparks. Things are getting ugly here for LA. 6:14 in the third. Looks like we got a timeout. Nope, sorry. Lynx into the front court. 6:06 to go. Sorry, distracted by some comments here. By some YouTuber who thinks they're the YouTube terms of service enforcer. 12 to shoot, 15-point lead for the Lynx and the ball. Right side, McBride down to Smith. Smith kicks it out. Left baseline. Pull-up jumper by Collier is good, and it's getting away from the Sparks here in the third quarter with 5:40 now to go. And that is Plum for three. 64-50. They need to get some defensive stops here, though. Under 5.5 to go. Right side. They get it to Carlton. Down low. Double team. Collier kicks it out. Williams for three. Back iron. Tapped out. But it is Russell with the ball. She gets it to Plum. Allemond back to Plum. Plum drives. And a foul on Collier at 5:09. Again, 64-50 at 5:09. Yeah, exactly, Richard. That was my thought. Well stated. I finally just hit him from the channel. I gave him a 1-minute timeout. I was going to give him another chance at 5, and then I said enough's enough. And guess what? The Sparks pick up an offensive foul at 5:07. Not much going right for the Sparks here. I mean, unless basketball is somehow different, which I know it isn't because I've seen plenty of people do it. As long as you're not showing video, I don't think there's any problem. Video is a big no-no. I know that. All right. Pull-up jumper by Courtney Williams. She buries it just inside the top of the key. 66-50 lead. I think 17 was the biggest lead for the Lynx. Stevens In the paint, pull-up jumper off the front iron, no good. Defensive rebound, outlet to McBride in the clear. Lefty layup is good. That's the biggest lead at 18. Sparks have 3 timeouts. Shocked they're not using any here in the third as they are down big. And the game is getting out of hand. All right, Russell to Plum. Plum with 8 to shoot. Plum to the basket, blocked. Gets it, has to kick it out. 3 to shoot. 3 by Alaman, no good. Defensive rebound by Collier. They get it to Williams, and they can pull out to a 20-point lead with a bucket. Instead, Collier for 3, no good. Offensive rebound. What is Russell doing? Like, they're not chasing after loose balls. They're all flat-footed right now. Into Collier, easy bank shot up, and it's a 20-point lead. Finally, the Sparks take a timeout at 3:39 to go in the third. And nothing going right for the Sparks here in the third quarter. LA down to 2 timeouts. Yep, it's 20-10. The lead has doubled here in the third quarter. All right. Bold strategy for the Sparks playing 0 defense. They're just running down score. Yeah, it's gotten ugly. The rebounds are killing them. The Lynx are just all over the court with rebounds. They got 21. It's only 21-20. I guess I can't say that. I don't know what it is. Shots from the field, though. Lynx are over 50%. And the Sparks are 44.7. That's not horrible. 8-19 from 3. 8-25 from 3 for the Sparks. Free throws, it's just been turnovers, I guess. Bad offensive sets. 18-6 in turnovers. And here's your points off turnovers. 20-6 in favor of the Lynx. So there's your game. Yeah, I tried to find a reason. That and points in the paint. And that goes to your point, Super Stud 23. They're just not playing very good defense. I don't know what's missing. It's just the Lynx, I guess, toyed with them in the first half, and now they're pulling away as expected. Hey, Bubba. Thanks for checking in. You missed somebody named Philip something telling me I can't do play-by-play, only commentary, whatever that means. When I know people who have done at least football for 10 years or more, and it's play-by-play. I will reread the policy if I have to, but I don't think there's, as long as you don't show video, I think YouTube is good with it. But what do I know? Where can I watch? I'm watching on League Pass. The local television, I'll copy and paste for you. You either got to be in the LA or Twin City areas or pay for League Pass. But here's the local TV stations where it would be free if you're in the LA, again, or the Twin Cities area. Whoops, wrong. There we go. All right, after the timeout, Sparks into the front court. That's Barker to, oh gosh, I forgot her name. Down low, Russell puts it up, no good. And 2 Lynx fight over the rebound. Shepard again. Shepard's made some knucklehead moves like that today. Shepard kicks it out to Carlton. Picked up by Cannon. Courtney Williams, guarded by Russell. Williams down low. Shepard, bank shot. Shepard, no good. Tapped. Collier gets the loose rebound. I mean, what is going on, Sparks? And Heidemann with an easy basket in the paint, and it's a balloon to a 22-point lead. 2:47 to go. 3 on the way by Van Loo. No good. Back iron. 1 and done for the Sparks. They're not getting any offensive rebounds. All right, that is Williams with the ball. 3 on the way is good. It's a 25-point lead. Biggest lead of the game. Again on camp day for the W in LA. In the paint, Cannon banks it, no good, but an actual foul coming up on the Lynx at 2:14. When you, let's see, wait, what happened? I think if you were in a violation, YouTube would, yeah, exactly, with a formal email. Yes, exactly. When you got the WNBA finals this year, if everyone stays healthy. Oh, who you got? Well, Lynx for sure. No good on the first free throw. Oh, sorry. I'm way behind. Sorry. WNBA.com, they're way ahead of the League Pass. The League Pass is a little bit behind. That's why I'm behind. When I do games off of like Sky or ABC or CBS, it's not behind. All right, 75-51, 2:12 to go. 2:10 now. And actually off of Prime, they're usually not behind either for some reason. But because I'm streaming the game from League Pass, I'm way behind the website. All right, they kick it out around the perimeter. Collier for 3, no good. Defensive rebound, Cannon hands it to Van Loo up ahead. That is Burrell to Van Loo. Van Loo back out to Barker. Barker screened by Russell. Barker drives under the basket. And Russell lays it in. So finally a point in the paint for the Sparks. 1:27 to go. I'll catch up on the comments in a minute. 75-53, 1:22 in the third. They kick it out. Heidemann. They kick it over to Collier, who drives. Left baseline pull-up shot. Was it before the shot, the foul, or was it after the shot? We got 1:14 to go. Got to check on the play-by-play here. We're way behind. All right, Russell with her first 2. Collier with 14. Williams' 5th assist. Barker's first foul. It is 77-53. Collier, 96% free throws this season, leads the W. Wait, what? Free throw. Is she really hitting 96 from the free throw stripe this year? That's incredible. 1:10 to go in the third. All right. Barker out to Burrell. Burrell drives. Turnaround jumper to nobody. I guess it was blocked. Maybe she thought she had somebody to pass to. Heidemann, 52 seconds. Williams kicks it out. Diamond Miller for 3. In and out. No good. Shepard, offensive board. Right. Great pass to Collier for the layup. Oh, and this is just a clinic and a show being put on by the Lynx now. 3 by Cannon is good, and it's back to a 24-point lead. 80-56. 32 seconds. Whoops, I'm ahead on the clock. Now 25 seconds to go in the quarter. 12 to shoot. Collier to Diamond Miller. Diamond Miller. Left side. Pull-up jumper. No good. Defensive rebound. Barker. 12 in the third quarter to go. 12 seconds, I mean. Van Loo with the ball. Screen by Russell. 3 by Van Loo is good. And they cut it to 21 with 3 seconds remaining in the quarter. Running three-pointer, no good on an air ball from Courtney Williams. But the damage is done. It was a, 25-point lead. Now it's 21 at the end of the third quarter. That's a good question. Does dog racing still exist? I remember Kenosha used to have a dog racing track, Wisconsin, but that was decades ago. That's the last one I knew of in the Chicago area. All right, let me catch up on the chat, then we'll look at the stats real quick. All right. Who you got? Oh, yeah. Who you got in the WNBA Finals? Maddox asked. You got to go with the Lynx. I mean, they played phenomenal. After that, it's really a toss-up. It could. I know it's a cop-out, but there's so many good teams lodged in behind. I mean, honestly, the Mercury are playing pretty well. Oh, wait. Are they both? Wait, they don't go by conferences, right? They just seed them 1 through 8. Mercury have been playing pretty well, and they're without Sabally. Copper's hurt again, and Lexi Held. So you got to like what they're doing. Liberty, if Jonquil Jones can get healthy and they return to form, maybe, I know that's too much of a cop-out. My dark horse, obviously, would be the Valkyries. They are fun to watch. I like the Storm, but I think they relied too heavily on their starters, and the coach is just afraid to use some of their bench players. The Dream, I don't know. They're kind of streaky, I feel like, as well. But I mean, definitely the Lynx. The Lynx look like they're ready to go to the finals again. But yeah, it's a toss-up as to who's going to face them in the finals. I would say the Mercury. They've been playing well even with injured people. All right, who got? Okay, not troll the channel. Let's see, maybe if Elon Musk bought Google. Yeah, sorry, Superstud, that I didn't explain that the WNBA League Pass that I'm using to stream the game is going to be behind. So you'll get spoiler alerts if you look at the score and the time right here. Yeah, Liberty stay healthy. They're the only team that could. Yeah, you're right. If they get Jonquil Jones back, maybe they can do it. Jack said, I used to do play-by-play commentary for dog racing. You have in the chat, yeah. Cat lovers who wanted to. If the Liberty can stay healthy. Yeah, no, I agree, Maddox. Liberty, I think that would be another good series. Rural Alabama and Mississippi. Yeah, Maddox, I agree. You're right. All right, sorry. We're into the fourth quarter. Didn't get a chance to look at the box. 3 on the way by Van Loo is good, and it's an 80-62 game. But is it too little, too late? 9:44 to go. That is Shepard. Picks up the dribble. Gets it to Williams. 10 to shoot. Klundakova tried to screen. Shepard now in the paint. Loses the ball. Stevens, the head to... Now they get it to Rakea Jackson in the paint. Finger roll, no good, but a foul coming up on Heidemann at 9:23. So Sparks doing their best to sneak back into this game. We got Jackson and Hamby and Plum in. Klundakova and, let's see, Van Loo's got 12. Heidemann's first foul. Rakea Jackson's first free throw is good. She has 9. 80-63 with 9:23 to go. Free throw is good. 80-64, 9:22 to go. 9:18 to go. All right. Heidemann on the Sparks logo. Now Williams. Screen by Shepard. Left side. Diamond Miller down to Shepard, but we got a foul coming up on the Sparks. It's a 16-point lead. 9:08 to go. It had just been 25 not that long ago. Wasn't it 75-50? So a 14-5 run in progress for the Sparks. Williams, 9:05 to go. Left side, Klundakova for 3. No good. Very long and off the backboard on the right side. All right, that is it's Plum, I'm sorry. Plum down low, easy layup for Hamby, and it's a 14-point lead, and the Lynx coach has seen it enough. She'll take a timeout here at 8:49 to go. 3 timeouts left for the Lynx, 2 for the, I almost said the Plums, the Plum-led Sparks. Sorry about that. Hamby with 6 points, Plum with 8. Will you do the NFL as well? Yes, Maddox, since I was hesitant because, good Lord, there are tons of people. There's a lot of competition for football and the Packers in general. But, heck, if I'm going to be watching the game anyways, I'm going to live stream the Packers and, the primetime games as well. First week, there's some overlap with the WNBA, though, and I'll have to see how the WNBA playoffs go. So I'm not going to do the Thursday night opener, and then that Friday game is already on YouTube, so there's really no point in doing that game. But we'll have the Packers game. I believe they play the Lions at 3:25 the first Sunday. Probably do the Monday night game. It depends. I got, probably the Packers that Sunday and the Packers that Thursday because I play the Washington Commanders in week 2. Not sure how many other NFL games I'll do that week. And then depends on how I may have to pay for ESPN Plus to see some WNBA playoff games. Chiefs, Lions, Super Bowl. Yeah, the game that shocked me was Lynx no-show in the Commissioner's Cup. Yeah, and especially because the Fever didn't have Clark, and they played just fine. And again, that was the Lynx' only loss at home, but that game didn't count in the standings. So technically, they're still undefeated at home in the regular season, I believe. Yep, 11-0 at home, 12 and well, that's impossible. How can they be 11-0 at home and 12? Oh, that's conference. Sorry, 6-3 on the road. So yeah, they're tough at home. Other than the Commissioner's Cup, you don't trust the Lynx in big moments. Yeah, it's wide open though. All these teams have looked good at some point in the season. At least the top 8 or 9 teams. The bottom 4 are kind of been bad all year. Except for, the Wings have been playing better lately. They just, for some reason, they can't beat the Sky. Okay, we got Miller and Heidemann out, Shepard out, Klundikova out, Smith, Collier, Carlton, McBride. So she goes back to her big players to get the Lynx a jump start on the rest of this game here with only a 14-point lead. Yeah, the Liberty, again, let's see how well Jonquil Jones recovers and how she looks when she returns. And I think the Liberty will be much better off. And Febick, I don't know if that's how you say her name, but she's been out a while too. All right, McBride down low to Collier, guarded by Hamby. Out to Smith, right side. That is Carlton. 7 to shoot. Williams with the ball, double teamed. Down low, Smith kicks it out. 1 second. Williams for 3, no good. Defensive rebound. Rakea Jackson, 8:20 to go. Plum with the ball, dribbling in the paint, kicks it out. Rakea Jackson, left side against McBride, scoops it up. Layup is good. And it's a 12-point game with 8:05 to go. Excuse me. This is an 18-5 run put on by the Sparks here in the second half. Over to Smith, Smith to Williams. Williams, screened by Smith, rolls to the basket. Carlton to Smith. Smith to... We got a travel or an offensive foul and a turnover on the Lynx. 7:46 to go. Lynx falling apart a little here. Jackson with 12. They call Carlton with her second foul, an offensive foul. 7:42 to go. All right, Plum, left side, down low, Hamby, guarded by Smith, turns around in the paint, banks it, good. 10-point game with 7.5 to go. So a huge 20-5 run pulls the Sparks within 10. Williams to Smith. Smith banks it, and that stops the bleeding momentarily, or the run briefly. All right, 3 by Plum, no good, and defensive rebound Collier to Williams. 7 minutes to go. Williams guarded by Plum to the left baseline. The shot is up and good by Courtney Williams, and that's 14 again. I think Van Loo to Jackson, back to Van Loo. Van Loo dribbles to the right side, hands to Plum, and it's off her leg and out of bounds, and another turnover by the Sparks at 6:40. So the last minute or the last 50 seconds has not been good to the Sparks here. Had it to 10, now it's 14 and a chance for a larger lead if the Lynx can convert. 14 to shoot, 6.5 in the game. Collier in the paint, loses the dribble on the floor. Cannon reaches in, and she gets it to Rakea Jackson, now Van Loo. So turnover on the Lynx. Van Loo dribbles, hands it to Cannon. Cannon lays it up, blocked by Collier. Williams with the ball. What a defensive play by Collier. Layup, no good. A block by the Lynx. Stripped away from Collier. The ball's on the ground. Cannon has it, and we got a jump ball. I mean, Collier had to reach around to get that ball. I guess no foul. Well, I got to say the Packers in the Super Bowl, so just my bias. Yeah, I know. AFC, I mean, it's a toss-up between what? Maybe the Bills and the Ravens? I mean, Ravens just can't seem to get over the hump in the playoffs, though. Like, Lamar played great, made 2 mistakes, and they lost the playoff game. So it felt like. All right, we got a jump ball, but we're still mopping up the court. Wait, 5:59. Yeah, why don't they have the jump ball here? 5:59. What is going on? Did they forget to put the jump ball in? I don't know what's going on. All right. In the air, tap controlled by Plum. 5:55 to go in the game. Plum dribbles out to the left side, guarded by Smith. Now she drives baseline, kicks it out. Van Loo wide open for 3. It's good. 11-point lead. They could cut it to double digits provided they get a stop here on their next possession. All right, left side. Carlton to Collier. And we got a foul against the Sparks defense at 5:24. All right. Van Loo has 15 points off the bench. Plum, 10 assists. Hamby just picked up her 4th foul. No indication on the bonus by the broadcast either, or the fouls. Yeah, exactly. Ravens, that's exactly right. Ravens can't beat the Bills. Bills can't beat the Chiefs. That's the problem. We need fresh blood in there, I guess, in the AFC. McBride for 3, no good. And a defensive rebound by Stevens. She worked hard to get that rebound. All right, Alaman to, we got Rakea Jackson, screen by Hamby. Another screen by Hamby. Rakea Jackson, left side. That is Stevens. Picks up the dribble, guarded by Collier, nowhere to go. Finally, and Plum loses it again. And Smith hands to, Smith hands it to Collier into the front court. 4:45 to go. 11-point lead and the ball for the Lynx. Now we got Williams. Williams inside the free throw line, pulls up, no good, tapped, and a defensive rebound. They get it to Plum. Plum trying to hit Stevens under the basket, no good. I guess not a foul on Carlton. Smith gets the ball, hands it to Williams with 4:20 to play here in the fourth. 16 to shoot. Collier to Carlton. Over to Smith. Smith to McBride. Down low. Collier. Blocked shot by Hamby. Plum into the front court. 4:05 to play. Rakea Jackson. Down low. Stevens loses the ball. Ugh, and another turnover. Man, Stevens. I think Rakea Jackson should have just put that one up and not handed it off to Stevens late. 21-9 Sparks turnovers to the Lynx. Yeah, 9. 3 from the right side is good. I believe that was Smith. It was. Back to a 14-point lead. That might do it. 3:33 to go. Down low. Hamby, easy basket. Great feed by Plum. It's a 12-point lead with now 3:25 to play. Into the front court. 18 to shoot. Smith to Carlton. Right side. McBride 3. No good. Defensive rebound. Hamby to Allemond. Long pass ahead. Stevens underneath the basket, but she stepped out before she popped it outside the arc. 3:07 to go. Come on, Stevens. What was that? 3:07 to go. We got a timeout on the court. Smith with 15. Hamby with 10. Plum 11 assists. Stevens steps out. Williams, Collier out. Heidemann, Shepard in. Timeout Sparks. They have one full timeout remaining. All right, where are we at? Ravens. No offense, Jordan Love is overrated. I disagree. That's just my bias. Lions, soon the Bears. Get out of town with the Bears. Hopefully the Vikings stink. That's all I care about. Ravens and Bills can't beat the Chiefs. Yeah, I know. Sports chat Q&A every now and then. Yeah, maybe. Good idea. Chiefs Lions. Yeah, but everybody thought it was going to be Chiefs Lions a couple of years ago. That never happened. Or was that last year? I don't know. You got to think that I still am hoping that either the Ravens or the Bills get over the hump. I'd rather it was the Bills, I guess, because I kind of like Josh Allen. I do like Lamar Jackson as well. I don't know. Packers are my favorite team. Second favorite team is whoever's playing the Vikings. Third favorite team, probably whoever's playing the Lions at this point, because they're the Packers have not. Heck, the Packers haven't done well against the division. They almost went 0-6 in the division last year. Then I guess now whoever's playing the Eagles, whoever's playing the Cowboys, AFC when they're playing the NFC, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what the Chiefs' improvements have been. They lost a lineman to the Bears in free agency, but I think he was getting old. We'll see. A lot of time yet till the first regular season game. Commanders, Bills. Yeah. Could see that, Bubba. Sinbin and Sylvie. Nah, Waddle does a good job. He's a good guy. Got to respect him, even though he's a former Bear. Former Bear that didn't win anything. Let's put it that way. All right, well, we'll see if the time has run out here on the Sparks. Yes, Terry Fuller. Yes, as a Packers fan, I hate the Vikings. Always have. That damn horn drives me nuts. And I'm sorry, I've hated them more since they highlighted Aaron Rodgers' broken collarbone as one of their plays of the year. I know that play made them change the rules, and they dealt with all that can't land with your body weight on the quarterback. But it just really ticked me off that the Minneapolis Star-Tribune highlighted that, and the Vikings did. All right, we had a missed 3 from the left side by McBride. Stevens gets it to Plum. 12 to shoot. Hamby with a layup. And we got a 10-point game with 2:37 to go now. Need another stop here by the Sparks on defense. Smith to Heidemann. 12 to shoot. She's guarded by Aleman. To Smith to Carlton. 3 to shoot from the free throw line. Carlton buries the bucket. Wow. That's a backbreaker. You got him down to 3 seconds on the shot clock and can't get the stop. Plum guarded by McBride. Screen by, and a 3, no good by Plum. That was a screen by Hamby. That should just about do it. 12-point lead with 1:55 to go. That 2 from the free throw line was the backbreaker, I think. All right, Heidemann to Smith. Smith hands it to Carl. Nope, she doesn't. Smith gets it to Heidemann. Down low, Shepard in the paint. Bank shot is good. Just before the shot clock ran out. 91 to 77. Just too much to come back from. All right, down low, Rakea Jackson. Turnaround jumper, banks it in. 91-79 with 1:27 to go. And for some reason, my clock didn't jump up. We got a whistle at 1:21. Foul coming up on the Sparks. Fifth by Hamby. We're going to get Jackson and Hamby and Plum and Stevens all subbed out. They'll bring in Barker. Oh, Fegan is back. She hadn't played yet. Van Loo and Burrell. Yeah, they have not used Burrell much. Carlton, Smith, McBride, Shepard out. We got Peely, Klundakova, Miller, and Kosu. I've never seen Kosu play. Not even sure what number she is. All right, 18 to shoot, 1:20 in the game. That's Heidemann to Peely. Peely to Miller. Miller, 10 to shoot, right side. Heidemann for 3. No good. Peely taps it, but Burrell comes away with the ball. Burrell to, I cannot see the number. Who is that? They kick it out. Cannon, left side. Barker, 10 to shoot. 52 seconds to go. Down low, they throw it away, but we got a whistle and a foul on the Lynx with 6 to shoot. 50.6. Yeah, sorry, here we go. Foul on Heidemann, her second. 48 seconds to go. Van Loo to Cannon for 3. She banks it in. Looked like she was fouled, too. 91-82. Both teams in the... No, just the... Yeah, both teams are in the bonus. I'm sorry. 34 seconds to go. 12 to shoot. Peely gets it to Klundakova to Heidemann. I think they might take the 24-second. Nope. Heidemann for 3. Back iron, no good. Defensive rebound by Burrell. 16 in the game. Burrell on the dribble into the paint. Blocked away by number 7, and that'll do it. 8 seconds to go. Heidemann into the front court. Who got that block? Kosu with the block. That's who number 91-82 is the final. Lynx pick up the win on the road. Coaches talking right to each other. All right, I will catch up on the chat. Just give me a couple minutes here. First of all, just a reminder, tune in tonight, 6:30 p.m., so a little over 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 40 minutes about, for the Las Vegas Aces at Washington Mystics. That will be local in Las Vegas, local in the D.C. area, and the game will also be carried by Prime, and I shouldn't be as far behind on the WNBA.com play-by-play as I was here off of League Pass this afternoon. Yes, please like and subscribe, share if you wouldn't mind. Helps grow the channel, helps us get recommended to potential other YouTube viewers, and helps me with growing the channel. Thanks to all who did like, subscribe, and share, and thank you for your view. It all helps. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the live stream, and please, if you did like it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Sinbin Stream on YouTube. All right, here we go. I'm going to catch up on the chat in a minute. We got Heidemann leading the way off the bench with 18, 17 for Collier. Ho-hum for her. She averages 24. Still a good game. 16 by Courtney Williams, 15 by Smith. Nobody else in double figs. 8 rebound for Collier. 7 assists, Williams. 3 of the 13 steals by Williams. 6 blocks, 2 by Collier and Smith. 11 fouls. Nobody on the Lynx had more than 2. Again, the turnovers killed the Sparks. 23-13 points off turnovers, and points in the paint, 44-30. Biggest lead was 27, so it was beyond 75-50. Maybe it was 77-50. I can't recall. All right, in defeat, the Sparks get 17 for Plum, 15 off the bench for Van Loo, 14 from Jackson, 12 from Hamby, 10 rebounds for Stevens, 12 assists for Plum, so a double-double for her. She had 5 turnovers, so did Stevens out of the 22. 7 steals, 2 by Plum, 2 by Cannon. No blocks, 15 fouls, 5 by Hamby. 1 times tied, and I think that was at 2-2. 4 lead changes. 50% from the field by the Sparks, but it wasn't enough. Almost 50 from 3. 5 of 7 by Julie Van Loo. 3 of 5 by Plum. 2 of 5 Jackson. 11 of 12 from the line. For the victorious Lynx, 47.5% from the field. 38 of 80. 10 of 37 from 3, so not great. 27%. 1 of 9 by McBride. The Lynx can't afford that against the better teams. Smith led the way. She was 3 of 4. 2 of 3, Diamond Miller off the bench. Couple people here, Williams and Heidemann, the point guards, 2 for 6. 0 for 6 from 3 from Collier. Otherwise, she had a good game. 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Not a lot of free throws there for the Lynx. All right, let me catch up here on the chat before I get out of here. NBA? I have no idea. I'm not a real close follower of whether or not the Oklahoma City Thunder will repeat. Yeah, sorry, Terry Fuller. That really ticked me off with the Vikings breaking Rodgers' collarbone, a highlight of that season. Hey, Bubba, good luck on travels, safe travels. Good joke. Hope you enjoyed your vacation. If Chiefs make it 12th man on the field, refs. Yep, exactly, Richard. If the Chiefs stay healthy, they will. Yeah, we'll see. Our live stream for sports talk. Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's something to think about. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Yeah, again, sorry, Maddox. I don't really know much about the NBA. I am only been back into basketball thanks to the WNBA. I don't really follow the NBA. Hope to probably do some men's and women's college basketball. I got to see what's available free over the air. Not sure what you get with ESPN Plus. I'll have to think about that because I am not going to have much hockey to do. Oops, I just hit the wrong button. I got to get rid of the scroll lock. There we go. All right, thanks, everybody. I'm going to get out of here and rest my voice for the game coming up. All right. Again, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Please tune in for the 9 and 10 Aces at the 9 and 10 Mystics. Again, local TV in the Vegas area and in the DC, yeah, I'm sure Virginia area, whatever their viewing market is. And it will be on Prime if you have Prime, and that's what I'll be doing the game off, so it won't be behind like League Pass. Thank you all. Thanks for watching. Hey, Gal, no worries. Thanks for checking in. Tune in at 6:30, Gal. We got 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thanks for checking in. All right, this is Sinbin Stream saying take care. We'll see you next time. Signing out. Have a good one, and bye-bye.